Hey guys, it's Cauliflower, and I am back again today with my second part of my favorites of 2014. Just a little disclaimer before I go into my favorites of 2014 or my second half. I tried to shoot my second and third part. What ended up happening, because I'm using a new camera and a new system, I shot my third part first and some of it didn't record. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this part together with the other part. This part is the eyeshadows and liners and lip glosses and lip pencils, and the other part is skincare and hair care got cut off. But I'm just going to say it because hair care, honestly, you guys have heard me talk about Suave Moroccan up the yin yang. So that's pretty much where I'm going to go with that. I did do the video and I feel really bad, but I just don't have it in me to grab these products all over again. So I just want to get through the 2014 favorites so we can go on with our lives. Okay, let's go on with eyeshadow singles for 2014 and my favorite ones that I love this year. So the first is which I have talked about and did a get ready with me on is the NYX ones. The NYX just, they're not any particular name. They're just, this is ES04 in taupe. And this happens to be just a gorgeous, gorgeous taupey color. And I don't hear enough people on YouTube speak about NYX eyeshadows, but I have gotten tons of them in swaps, and I just decided that I just wanted to, you know, check them out, try them out, and see how I like them. And I did a whole get ready with me with these. I absolutely love them. And now NYX is being sold in my CVS, so it's even better than having to order them online or anything like that. So they are now officially drugstore eyeshadows. The next one I want to talk about, I guess you can say in a trio. Actually, I should stay with singles as I'm talking about singles. The next ones you guys have heard me talk about endlessly. I have done, I don't think I did any tutorials with these, but I should. It is the Milani Bella eyeshadows. These are absolutely, absolutely so high quality. You would think they were a high-end eyeshadow. And Milani just does not disappoint when it comes down to the colors, to the pigmentation, to the lasting power, to the blendability of these. And not for nothing, but they're like less than $5 in the drugstores now, especially at my CVS. They lowered them to about $3.50 a piece. There's so many gorgeous, gorgeous colors. There's so many that they came out with. I have pretty much almost all of them. I have the metallic, and this is like a cranberry color. I have the Bella Bronze. What do you call it? Your Bella Rouge, Bella Bronze, and I have Bella Ivory, and I also have the Bella Espresso, and I have the Bella Cobalt. And every single one of them is just a beautiful, beautiful color and wonderful to work with, and I adore them. Milani has really stepped it up as far as I'm concerned. Okay, now as far as high-end, oh my goodness, I forgot to bring out my high-end. If I have to go for high-end singles, I'm going to go for Urban Decay. I only own 2 of those, but and the names escape me right now, but those would be my favorites, the ones in the silver, the round packages. It's terrible, I can't think of the names of them right now, but those would be my favorite singles in high-end. Let's move on to trios and that type of thing. For drugstore, obviously it's going to be Wet n Wild. This one is my particular favorite that I purchased this year. Sorry about that, guys, my new camera cut me off. So to continue, like I said, I'm not against investing in the palettes. I just think that there are dupes out there that are more affordable and can give you the same type of quality look or you know, that you're looking for, because I think that this is a very, very, very close dupe. And it is like $7. I picked this up at Forever 21 for $7.15, I think, around the time of Black Friday. And I'm just going to move this over so it's not directly in the light. Like I said, I'm still messing around with my lighting. Okay, and the other one I did enjoy this year, and I know there was a lot of mixed bag comments and opinions on this, and sorry about my TV in the background now, geez, was Maybelline the Nudes. I liked this. I really, as far as like the matte colors in this palette, I really, really like this. And I got a good amount of use out of it this year. Again, blendability, pigmentation, very, it's very hard to find any real drugstore company that is consistent with pigmentation. Maybelline is not one of them. They stepped it up. I know with their, they also have the quads out there too, the ones that are like, that look like this but are not this. And those are okay, but I really like this better. And of course there's their single eyeshadows. I think they've stepped it up this year. I don't think there's very high quality in drugstore as far as eyeshadows are concerned, and I've tried them all. I've tried Physicians Formula. I do like some of them, but I don't think they're as high quality as some other ones that I've tried in Maybelline. So I'm going for Maybelline this year as far as best drugstore overall eyeshadows. Okay, and then there's a good runner-up because I found this one this year too. I think this was sent to me in a swap. This is Jessie's Girl, and this is the Eye Color Collection in Tickled Pink. It's just, I mean, again, these are wonderful, wonderful. You've got a couple of neutrals, and then you got a couple of the more pastel colors, the more springtime colors, and you can mix and match with this. I started using this in the fall, or maybe actually late summer, early fall, and you can probably still use them now with the colors that they have in there. I really enjoyed this, and again, I think this was about $5, $4.99 in the store, something to that effect. So those are my favorites in the eyeshadow department. Now we're going to be moving on to lip pencils, and I do have quite a few. So I'm going to go with the, not saying drugstore because I didn't get either one of these from the drugstore, but these are cheaper versions. One of them is from a company called BA Star, and I think I did the review on BA Star Cosmetics this year. I also did a review on their quad, very similar to this. And this is one of the pencils that they sent me. This is in Holiday Red. It is by far the most gorgeous dark red you will ever try. And the pencil is very creamy and very pigmented. I am wearing it right now. I love, 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 and this is something you don't hear about on YouTube a lot. I don't hear about this. Like I said, I got this through, I think, Brandbacker, and I reviewed them a couple of times, and I really like them. And they're basically for cheer makeup, for dance recital makeup, that kind of a thing. But I would be... I did use this on an everyday, well, not every day, but I'm saying like in my daily life, not always for an event or something like of that purpose. And like I said, they're very, very inexpensive. So definitely this was one of my favorites for the year of 2014. The other one I got in a lip monthly bag, and this is from City Color. It is the Lip Luscious Lip Crayon, and the color is in, what are you in? What are you in? I hate when they don't have them. Wine. Well, that's simple enough, right? And again, just so beautiful. That color is a purple mauvey color. And it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous color on the lips. It looks so good, especially that I'm, on brunettes, I would suggest this. And again, a great fall into winter color, very creamy, very pigmented, and very cheap. Again, this was in my lip monthly bag, but I think these go for $2.99 on their website. So I would definitely check those out if I were you. If I were you. I have one high-end lip pencil, and I didn't pay a high-end price for it. That's the fun part about this. I got this one off of All Cosmetics Wholesale. This is from Sue DeVitt, somebody I've never heard of her before, or her line of makeup, and then I tried it this year, and I loved it. Again, it is in a red. It is a, what are you called? Waikiki red, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous red, very similar to the BA Star. A little bit more on the berryish, or actually almost like a berryish brown, I would say. And I'm not into browns, but this is more reddish berry brown, if you can kind of make that combination together. And on the other half of this is just the lip brush, which I don't really use, but it is pointed, so if you really wanted to get into the corners, you can. I paid like $3.99 on All Cosmetics Wholesale. These retailed at one point for $18, and they are wonderful. I'm just glad that I decided, hey, I'm just going to give it a shot, and I loved it, and it ended up being a favorite. So that is it for lip pencils, and now we're going to go for eyeliners. We'll go for, let's see, we'll go for the drugstore first. Again, I'm not, when it comes down to doing my eyebrows, it's not a big, it's not a big step system. I mean, I just got into recently some of the brow kits, but again, they're drugstore brow kits. But I have always used my NYC pencil in charcoal. This is the one I've used on my brows. I mean, because I have very dark brows. And it fills it in fine for me. And these are $1.99 at the store. I really enjoy them. They're not too harsh or brash, and they've worked for me. So it's always going to be a staple and always going to be a favorite. As far as ones that I put in my waterline, I didn't get it, but it's pretty much going to be the Rimmel Exaggerates. I love every single one of those. They're very creamy, very pigmented. I've got a bunch of them. I've got it in royal blue, in brown, in black, in nude, and they are wonderful, wonderful pencils. And again, they're very inexpensive, and I would put them up there as far as high quality as well. Okay, liquid eyeliner. Not the year for drugstore. I'm not a big drugstore liquid eyeliner. I've tried NYC, it's a fail. I've tried ELF, and it's okay, but it's nothing. Nothing ever is going to be better than my Kat Von D in Trooper. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I have fallen in love with this, and I don't think that there is anything out there that's going to change my mind. And I've tried quite a bit, but this has done it for me. So this has taken the place of any drugstore and my favorite high-end liquid eyeliner for the year of 2014. For lip pencils, I only have one because, quite honestly, I just got into purchasing some more recently from All Cosmetics Wholesale and Divine and Sexy. But I do have one that I've been loving all year round, and it is from Starlooks. It is their pencil in Bare, and I love it. It is the most neutral, non-pencil pencil there is. I am not one to wear lip pencils. I think they dry out my lips. I think it just, I don't know. You can always tell when you're wearing a lip pencil because it leaves off that cast after a while. That drives me nuts. But I don't have that problem with this. And this also mats out any lipstick that I think is too shimmery or too kind of not the right color. It'll give it the right color because it's a nude, and it just makes lipsticks look that much better. So I am so glad that I have a few of these Starlooks, and this is a definite favorite of 2014. And then I think that is it for eye pencils. Yes. And then I forgot to mention in my talking about NYC for eyebrow pencils, this is recent. This is a recent kind of brow kit, I would say, because it's a duo. This is from Playboy. I know. But it is really, honestly, I mean, even though it's not something that you would expect to be this good, it is this good. It is the duo kit with the pencil, and on the other end it has the clear mascara or the clear gel that you just use to brush through the product, and I'm wearing it today. I love it. I love what it does for my brows. It fills them in nicely. It doesn't make it difficult to do. The pencil's not too harsh. It's not too crayon-y, and it works wonders. It's great, wonderful. I would definitely suggest you pick this up. This is off the All Cosmetics Wholesale, and again, I paid a cheap price, like $2.99 for that. Okay, my last in my favorites of 2014 are lip glosses. I did speak of lipsticks and that kind of thing in my first one. This is lip glosses. I have two. I do have other honorable mentions, but I'm only going to pick two because I will be discussing this all night. In drugstore, it is going to be the Revlon Color Stain Moisture Stain. These came out, these were launched earlier this year, and I love, love, love these so much. First of all, I love the flatter doe foot applicator, and the pigmentation on these is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And the feel of them is just so, I don't know, it's creamy, it's moisturizing, and it's not your typical stain. It looks like it is, but it gives you such a glossy stain finish, and they stay long, and I just love these. I have a couple of them, and they're definitely worth picking them up, especially, of course, again, I coupon. That's why I get them. But again, when you coupon, you find good stuff. And the last lip gloss, and my favorite of 2014, is the Lorac Couture Shine. I love this lip gloss. I've talked about this in many videos. It is in retro. It is a creamy nude. It is beautiful. The only thing I don't like is the applicator, but I do love the product itself. It looks beautiful on anything I put it on. Any dark, any light, any in-between color. It just makes it beautiful, and it makes your lips look like the magazine. I call them magazine lips, but that's what they look like. All right, guys, I finally have finished my favorites of 2014. I will be putting them together, so you'll see a combination of this one, and then we're going to go into my skincare and all that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for everything during this wonderful year of 2014. I will see you in 2015. Bye, guys.